Shout Out Saturday. This is where we shout out different companies that have participated in the Shout Out Saturday. Now, if you would like to participate in Shout Out Saturday, it is $5 to do that. You get 5 minutes for $5. So last week and week before, we thank Rose Boyd for being 2 weeks in a row Shout Out Saturday. So if you like to be that, and you can do that later on this evening, it's $5 for 5 minutes. So I'm just putting that in here. So for those of you guys who would like to participate. Now, of course, right now it's probably a little too late, but hey, you never know. It depends on how long I'm on here. So $5 for 5 minutes, and that is the shout out that you get. Now, of course, it's usually a little bit more than 5 minutes, but that's usually the basis of what we start with. So we give you an opportunity. You can come, you can share what you do. Actually, I kind of put that information in there. So you go to $4 for humanities is where you go, Cash App, and you could do that and be a part of it. Because again, sometimes being on a whole nother platform is a good thing, and you're able to share your information with other people that are not in your particular circle. So shout out Saturday today again to backtrack on with Rose Boyd, who has a company, Ignite Your Vision. Ignite Your Vision is where she talks about different ways for you to start your business, or how to bring in extra revenue, and how not quitting and stopping is not an option, regardless to how difficult your situation is. You just, you definitely just keep going. So today, of course, we're going to be shouting out for humanities and what we're going to be doing there, and letting you guys know more about the different t-shirts that we have. So when you go to bit.ly/get your tees, you'll be able to see all of the things that we're doing. We also have, let's see here. Let me get that for you guys. So bit.ly/get your tees. And we have one t-shirt that we had commissioned with Silver, and she actually got the shirt. It said it is what it is, and it's going to be this one here, and I'm going to pull this one up for you guys so that you can see it. And it's c'est la vie, things that are said just every day and all the time. And now it's just a point of, you put it on a shirt, and you just talk about it. So it's this one. Of course, it comes in a bunch of different just kind of ended the broadcast on you guys. Too many buttons to click. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys the t-shirt again without shutting down the broadcast on y'all. So there we go. Okay, so here we go again. These come in a bunch of different colors. This one here is blue, but then there's black, there's white. So it depends on which one you're looking at. But basically says it is what it is, and that can go in several ways. It could be where this is, you are what you are. You do what you do, and it is what it is. And it be in the point of plus or minus. So it depends on how you want to look at it. But You want to look at the fact that some things are resolute, and that's what they are, and you have to understand that. Just the same as your ability to do better, it is what it is. It's going to be what you let it be. If you are not pushing forward in the realm of moving forward, then it is what it is. Just the same as if you're doing the same thing over and over, it is what it is. You are going to have to change some things, and we all need to change some things. It's like, what do you do first? What did you do last? If you did the same thing that you did the same day or the next day, and you didn't see an outcome, then you're not going to see an outcome the next time around. So we have to look at that. It is what it is. So whatever your first priority of the day, that is the first priority. There's a few things that I have to do this weekend that I have to do. It is what it is. And if you don't do it, um, I was looking at some Facebook posts, and Jacqueline, she had a post that said, basically it was speaking to the fact that like next time can happen, can basically be where you just never do it. It's like if you say not today, could be not ever. So it was speaking in that sense of the term, and I was like, that's very true. It's like you can actually it says here, sometimes later becomes never. Do it now. And sometimes later, if you keep saying later, later, or sometimes later, it could just easily not be. And, we all have just so many hours in the day. And if we fill those hours up with things that are not beneficial to us, then we won't accomplish anything. So we have to look at the fact of what it is that we need to do. And she also has this post here that says lemons don't go in lemonade, but that's a whole nother thing. But I think lemons go in lemonade. Following your favorite influencer, that's funny. But the whole gist of things that um, we have to know that if you don't do something, hey, zebra pet, later can be never. Um, and now my thingy done blanked out on us. So that's okay. We'll get ourselves back in there pretty soon. So we're back in there. Good morning. How are you doing, zebra pet? How's it going? So I'm, having a couple technical difficulties this morning, but we keep moving, 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 moving. And we're talking about, again, shout out Saturday, but we're talking about t-shirts, but we're speaking in the sense of this particular shirt and what it's saying about it is what it is. If you don't do anything different, then, you won't have anything different, and it will be the same thing, no matter what. So we have to be able to do something different. You want to sign up? Okay, sign up. What we gonna sign up for? Now, of course, tomorrow we're going to be doing the I Create Design, and we're also going to be going over for those who had purchased the designer platform. We're going to be doing that. So BIT. Okay, you want to talk? Okay, that's the. Let's get you here. I'm sure that's a bright idea session. So let's get you in here. So you will need the consultation. Um, my bright idea. I have to do one of those next week too, which is great. It's really fun to talk with folks and see them develop their ideas. So like what we were talking about is that if you don't move forward on something or like change something, There could just be one or something that just needs to be shifted and changed. And that's kind of like what we want to do. And really it speaks to this shirt that talks about it is what it is. What can we do differently in order to make something different happen? And sometimes that means stepping away. Sometimes it means staying up a little bit late, or waking up a whole lot early. It depends on how we look at it. You have to do some things and wake up a little earlier, stay up a little late. I actually was up a little late last night, but I got a lot of things done that was carrying over during the week, during my work week, and just worked on those things to get them done because they had deadlines. There's like two other things that I need to do, and I'm gonna knock those out. But I got some designs I need to create for a couple folks, but which is already halfway done because I've already did it. I was waiting for one thing on how to integrate it, which is good because I'm able. For me, I kind of do some preparation in advance on some things so that when everything else comes together, then now I just have to add that one part of it. And those are things I really recommend for folks to do. It's like you can't wait till you have everything in place because it life doesn't work as simply like that. It is what it is. You can't wait till everything is in order and everything is in alignment. You must move forward with what you have in your hands right now and then get that ready and prepared. So then when the other parts of what you need come into play and they come, then you already are so much further along than anyone who said, well, I'm going to just wait till I get XYZ. You have to be really mindful of folks who say, I'm going to wait for XYZ. And I have to catch myself sometime to see if I'm saying that. How many times are you saying, oh, I'm going to wait for this or I'm going to wait for that? Okay, if you have no control of it, why are you waiting? How long you're going to be waiting? Do you know how long you're going to be waiting? You don't even know when it's going to come. So you're saying you're going to put your everything on hold because you're going to wait to when it comes or when it happens? You cannot wait for things. And so you'll see me and I'm just going to tell y'all straight up. You'll see stuff that I have that ain't all done and it's not all put together. I'm fine with that. If you're not fine with that, then go be fine with that, whatever you're doing. But I will not wait because time waits for no man. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait for this to be perfect. I'm not going to wait for that to be perfect. I'm just going to do it. And I've been doing it that way for a while. Now, don't get me wrong. Planning is great. I like to plan. I like to think about stuff and get it all in alignment. So that is fine. That's not what I'm speaking on here. I'm speaking on things that you can do regardless. It's not going to be detrimental to anything. It's not going to hurt nothing. It's not going to prevent something. Those are the things that you need to look at when you're doing what you're doing. Do not sit and wait for everything because you're trying to make it just be perfect. Perfection, I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to just tell you. Perfection is not of God and it is not of particular cultures to sit and wait, and or either to be in perfection land. That is a different kind of concept of a world of folks who want to be perfect and want things and want you to be perfect. And if you don't meet a certain standard, then you can't come to the party or you can't participate or they're going to marginalize you. So totally moving into a different subject matter, but sitting around and waiting for something to happen or someone to come along or for, the horse to come and pick you up or whatever, you're going to be waiting for a long time because they don't come down your street. So you have to understand that, that's just like a bus route. The bus route doesn't run down that street no more. You're going to do what? You're going to leave out of your house. You're going to go up the street. You're going to turn the corner and then you're going to find where the ride is. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to be sitting there waiting because the bus don't come down your street. So do not wait, participate, go on out there and get yourself and create something. So that's the things that you want to be looking at. And so, as this shirt speaks to, it is what it is, but it is what it is depending on what it is that you're trying to do. Because you can't just use that to your benefit and say, well, it is what it is, so I'm just going to sit here. No, you want to sit there and you want to do nothing. That's just what that is. Let's just be realistic about it. You don't want to do nothing. So you're going to just try to succumb to your circumstances only to a degree of when it benefits you to stay doing nothing. But when it comes to the other degree, then you want to complain and talk about somebody's doing something to you. So let's just get on up, and it is what it is, and make it things happen. So again, Silver, if she's on here or however, she has a picture of her in the shirt that says it is what it is. And she's the one who sent it to me and said, hey, can you put something together that just says it is what it is? So I put this together, and this is what it is. So shout out Saturday for Silver and coming up with this statement as far as wanting it to go on a shirt. And then I just used some my own creative understanding of what I thought it would look like. And this is what it is. So it is what it is. So with that, shout out Saturday for Humanities. And again, we are doing the shout out Saturday, $5 for 5 minutes. If you'd like to be a part of Shout Out Saturday for this evening, you can do that. It's $5. Just that's it. Just $5 for 5 minutes. That's the link of where you can go. Hello, Revolution, McLean's, him, him. Oh, you know what? I got a shirt for that. Reverend Mac Live. I think that's what it say. Just subscribe. Hey, friend, how you doing? So it is what it is, as it says. And if you would like to get yourself some of these T-shirts, you can go to bit.ly/. Get your tees, because that's what we do. If you got a T-shirt design that you want to get done and you want someone to create that for you, then you can call me. So if you need a tee, call me. Uh, and you can call me on Facebook too, because I answer. I'm one of those. You can reach me, unless I'm busy. But you can reach me if you when you get me. So I'm Shannon Griffin on Facebook. You can find me there and see it. So shout out Saturday is what we're doing today. Again, last week we had Rose Boyd on 2 weeks. She paid for 2 sessions of a shout out Saturday. And this week we didn't have anybody, but it's not like we kind of promoted a whole lot. But for those who knows, they know we do a shout out Saturday. And if you're interested, we got tonight's shout out Saturday that you could be a part of, and shout out Saturday. So that is what we got for you guys this morning. And let me just kind of take that down and be up here with you guys. So eventually my camera will come on. You know what? My camera is